has been able to afford San Leandro, but I'm planning for the future for all of our kids, because that's what it's about to me, is bringing families together and making sure that we have a future that we all can agree to.
So when I'm mayor, I plan to bring rent control and just cause ordinance immediately before the council. As soon as possible, we'll look into researching that and getting an ordinance going right away. That would be my first and utmost priority, is getting protection for tenants. The second major thing I would like to do is have some election reforms. I think we need some campaign finance limits in San Leandro. I would like to look at some kind of partially public funded elections as well. I think we can do that without spending a lot of money to encourage more people to run. So those would be the first things. That election reform. I also would want to have a public ethics committee and transparency laws for lobbyists. So those would be my two kind of major planks that I would try to start right away. But you know, I believe we need to have this conversation and build up locally, because in the Bay Area, we need to elect the most progressive candidates.
Okay. All right.
So in the material, or in what I've seen in writing, you're running on a slate, and your slate has come out against pensions for the workers of San Leandro.
That's not true.
And
That's not true.
it
It's not
was
true. It's not true.
It's not true. You
well,
just are making it up.
then the candidate will say that. Please do not interrupt.
Then don't lie.
Okay. So let me just finish. Okay. So there's a lot of, as you know, there's a big pension reform. The CalPERS has required a lot of cities to put monies into reserves. So do you A, believe in continuing the pensions for the workers, and how are you going to deal with the pension reserves that need to be built up to meet the CalPERS requirement? Thanks.
Great. So I'm just gonna take that in two parts. So you asked, do I believe in continuing pensions for workers? Right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the workers deserve a right to retire with dignity and be able to live in San Leandro. And we can battle that on two fronts. We need to make sure that the housing is available for them and that they can afford to live there. But yes, absolutely, the pensions are what makes it makes those jobs so sturdy and steady. We want to make sure that those pensions continue. Absolutely. How do you deal with the rising the unfunded liabilities?
Right.
Yeah. So we need to make sure that we're looking at every line item in the budget and assessing how does that benefit the community. How does that line item benefit the community, and make sure that we can get our budget in order, in priority of community benefits. Then maybe we need to look at what the top of the top earners, and we can build up the bottom earners, and find places where we can find money. Thank you.
Sorry, okay. So one of the things that we've done is we've worked with our employees for fair contracts, and that has employees paying their own costs going into the budget. But one of the things in San Leandro that we've done, knowing that this is coming, since I've been on the council, we've worked towards fair contracts. Since I've been mayor, we've done a pool program, which means that we're taking extra money from our budget when we have leftover money at the end of the year, when we sell property and so forth. We set a budget goal of $5 million, and we have over $16 million in the savings account to help us with the pension problems. I believe that everybody should have a pension. My husband's on a carpenter's pension, and when I'm done with my elected career, I'll be on my teacher's pension. So one of the things that we do is we pay our whole account. When it comes due every year, we pay the whole amount, but we pay it early, so we save on the interest from that. We also make sure that we pay our whole ARC every single year when it's due.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. So, 2 minutes started, right? So, yeah. So, Pauline, 1 minute closing, and then Jeremy.
Okay, thank you. So once again, I hope to have this opportunity to say I'm supported by you. I'm also supported by the Sierra Club, the League of Conservation Voters, Building Trades, Alameda County Labor Council, most of the Bay Area's union locals, San Leandro police officers, the Alameda County Fire, East Bay Women's Political Caucus, California Senator Nancy Skinner, Assemblyman Rob Bonta, all 5 of the Alameda County supervisors, 12 of the Alameda County mayors, all of the colleagues on my council except for one, and many community leaders. The thing that this shows is that I work collaboratively and I make sure that not only San Leandro gets taken care of, but we take care of the region. It would be my honor to add the Alameda County Democratic Central Committee to my endorsements once again. Thank you.
Jeremy.
So I'm here so we can open up this party and make it speak to people like me that believe our current system is inadequate for addressing our problems. Our pending climate catastrophe is leading us to drought, famine, mass displacement, riots, and war. I'm told there's a tipping point where our oceans may acidify. I'm not here to skirmish back and forth with Republicans. I'm here to build a movement that will make their destructive ideologies obsolete so we can move forward boldly to find solutions. Our mutual opponent has raised tens of thousands of dollars from people with specific interests opposing change of the direction we need. Apartment associations set on denying rights to tenants, and developers focused on the bottom line and not the community. My campaign is working to win, to draw in new people and make sure that those that usually sit out elections vote this time because they know they have a champion that will boldly address the problems they face. For those members that share my sense of urgency for the future or in our society, for our society and planet, please go to jeremyschaefer.com, read my platform, get to know me, and donate to my campaign. Thank you.
I just want to make sure it was our person that's running against us, not me.
Our mutual opponent, Benny Lee.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Don't do that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, the next